Namaskaram. Today we are going to look into the topic of diabetic mellitus. Diabetics. The word dia literally means that it is somewhat related to the things which are going out of our body through the urinary system. This diabetic mellitus has become a common problem in modern day life. Before 75 years, our ancestors, our respected forefathers, was consuming a certain kind of food which kept them empowered in a such a way that from the day start to the end of the day, they were feeling very, very healthy. Today, since due to the advent of our work culture, the food routine and other things, we got it all messed up. So what is the way in order to prevent diabetics from occurring in our health system? If the diabetic mellitus so occurred, what we need to do in order to get out of it? So let's look at this in a very clear perspective. Now, when you are going into the routine of yoga science, which is the most empowering science the humans have ever invented, this yoga science gives you the technology and the tools that are necessary to keep your metabolism in a very healthy way. It is our metabolism that is creating diabetics in our body. So once we empower our metabolism, especially the digestive metabolism, the juices, the bile juice, the other juices which are produced in order to support the digestive system, in order to break the food into the necessary nutrients, that is the most important thing we need to focus on. So we give a certain kind of yoga system that improve the digestive system. Then we will give you the list of foods that will empower you in order to get out of diabetic mellitus. Now, today we will look into a 3 group of mudra which will empower us in order to produce more insulin. Then slowly, if we follow this in a certain kind of routine, we can able to heal ourselves in a much faster pace of recovery. So what we are going to do, we are going to see about mudras. Mudra. A mudra literally means that expression. If let's say that you have a home, you have a hall. What is happening in a hall? You have switches for fan, for light and for electrical appliances. Now what we need to do that, if you need to have our fan running above, we need to press the switch of the fan. If we need to have our refrigerator running above, we need to switch on the refrigerators. We need to switch on the refrigerator fridge. In a similar way, our body has a certain kind of switches which will empower them to conduct digestion and other metabolism in a much enlarged and enhanced way. So this is called mudras. Our body, which has come from this planet, is much similar to this planet in a much larger way. The 72% of our earth comprises of water. Our body, in terms of blood, hormones, juices, fluids, also has 72% of water. Similarly, this water is represented through your little finger. This finger represents your water. This is called jal in Sanskrit, and this is also representing the water element. So this is the finger which represents the water element in both the hands. Both the fingers represent the water element. Now, the second most important compound on which the earth is made up of is the land mass. The thick land mass which comprises of the continents, and under the sea there is the seabed. all these things comprises of a very thick land mass. So in our body, the skin, hair, the organs, and the collection of organs which forms the organ system belongs to the land mass. So the second finger, this finger, which is called as the ring finger, represents the earth element. This is called Prithvi in Sanskrit language. So this is the ring fingers, both the hands. Yes. Now, the third important component which is present in the earth is living organism. The plants, the microbes, animals which are present in both on the land and inside the sea. Inside the sea there are also plants, the sea plants, the sea animals, both terrestrial and aquatic. And I must not do wrong things to our aeratory animals, which are the birds, they also belong there. So all those living organisms, these comprises of the middle element, which is Agash. And this Agash is comprises of living organisms. We are alive because we have life inside us. So this is called Agash, which is also the life force that is in our body. It is present in both things. Yes, this finger, the middle finger. Okay, so the first is water, the second is earth, the third is our life force. Okay, now the fourth element is the earth is surrounded by a certain collection of gases which contribute to the atmosphere. This collection of gases, whether it is oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and other gases are involved in it. So these gases exist in our body as the respiratory system. We have a certain kind of oxygen supply, nitrogen, everything we have in the same proportion as compared to the atmosphere. So this is called Vayu. So Vayu means the Vayu finger, which is the index finger. The Vayu finger literally means that, this finger. The Vayu finger literally means that, the index finger, it literally means that Vayu means current. Vayu means potential. If the water is flowing in high tides, in a normal day it will flow in the low tides, but in a certain day, in a full moon day or a no moon day, it flows in high tides, which means the current is pulling the water and going. If there is a flood, the river is flowing in high speed. So this is called current. This is called Vayu. Vayu means strength. You have at least 5 types of Vayu in your body to conduct your digestion, respiratory system, the flow of blood. There are 5 systems. There are totally 5 systems which are present in our body. So this is index finger. Now, the next system which is present inside the core of the earth. The earth is there, inside it there is a core. This core of the earth belongs to fire. This is the fire element. This is called Agni in Sanskrit. This is also the fire element. The thumb represents the fire element. So using these 5 things, whether it is water, this is earth, life force, Vayu, 5th is Agni. So in terms of English, this is water, this is earth, this is life force, this is air, this is fire element. So comprising of these 5 things, we are going to do some mudras. The first mudra is in your left hand. Use your left hand and in such a way that the middle finger and the ring finger is touching the tip of the thumb. The middle finger and the ring finger. The middle finger and the ring finger is touching the tip of the thumb. In your right hand side, the thumb is there. The index finger and the middle finger is touching the thumb. In the right hand side. We need to do this mudra for 10 minutes. This is the first mudra of the 3 sequence of mudras. This is the first of 3. So this is done by using the left hand, and this is done by using the right hand. It is like this. Then what you need to do is that we need to, for every 10 seconds once, we need to have a slight press and relaxation in our fingers. We are becoming slowly conscious of our press. This is for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, the ring finger and the little finger must touch the tip of the thumb. It will become like this. In your right hand side, the ring finger and the little finger will touch the tip of the thumb. It will become like this. This is for 10 minutes. After that, what you are going to do? You are going to do this kind of a mudra. This is your left hand. Below the little finger, the little finger is there. Below the little finger, there is a line going on. So you touch this line and press like this. It is like this. You touch the little finger. This is left hand. The little finger is there. Below the little finger, touch it. Touch the meridian. Then 4 fingers are touching 4 fingers. For every 10 seconds once, we need to press and relax it. For every 10 seconds once, we need to press and relax it. This is done for 20 minutes. Then the last mudra, the third mudra is like this. You hold a namaskar like this, touching the center of the chest. You hold the namaskar like this. Then you touch the little finger. We are touching the little finger like this. Each hand is touching the little finger like this. Then slowly we do like this. The fingers are touching the other finger at the backward side. We are using the backward side to touch each other, and we do like this. This is done for 20 minutes. So each mudra is done for 20 minutes. This is totally done for 60 minutes. The first mudra is for 20 minutes. The second mudra is for 20 minutes. The third mudra is for 20 minutes. Totally 60 minutes. While doing this mudra, the third mudra, we need to press, because this is where the pancreas region is here. So we need to press here. Then we relax also. We recommend the usage of yoga technology to everyone under the supervision of a medical doctor. Without consulting the medical doctor, please do not do yoga. There are some people who have undergone surgeries, accidents, and other things. Those people need to go into the yoga routine after the consultation and prescription by the medical doctors. They are the professional who has saved us during this corona time. So we need to take the advice of the doctors. We need to respect them in the much possible way. We are here only because of people like doctors, farmers, our parents. So let's respect them. So let us wish them a very long life. Namaskaram.